Hello guys, it's Callie here again and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Callie, I'm from Bulgaria and this is what I do here. I do Sims 4 speed building videos, room builds, and also create a sim videos. For this one, I am doing my very first build after I got the Sims 4 City Living expansion pack. And it was out actually on the 5th of November. No, sorry, wrong. It was out on the 3rd of November. I got it on the 4th and I have not played it since. And I was very disappointed in myself because I just didn't have the time and I waited so long for it. This was probably this one and the Pets and the Seasons expansion pack, in whatever way they decide to incorporate those. Those are my 3 most favorite expansion packs for any Sims game and my absolute must-haves. So I would love to know, by the way, what are your absolute must-haves for Sims expansion packs? Like, which ones were your favorite, what you're looking for, and what you're waiting for on The Sims 4. Like I said, this was one of mine, along with Pets and Seasons, but they will probably merge them in some way. I don't know, I feel like they would definitely merge the Seasons with something else. So anyway, this is my very first build. It took me around 6 hours, I think, to finish the whole thing. So I had to speed the video up quite a bit. And I hope you don't get dizzy. I tried to keep it not as spinning around, and I tried to be careful how much I speed it up, but I really had to, and also I really kind of felt like I should split it into 2 videos. So this is gonna be part 1, and I will upload either tomorrow or the day after part 2. And for those of you who are watching in the future, it's probably already out. So anyway, this is, like I said, part 1. I also have already uploaded a showcase of this particular build. I did a short 2-minute, not even 2 minutes, like 1 minute and 20 seconds video of just showing a very quick preview of the house, the exterior and the interior, with some moving shots, and I really love how that one turned out. I picked out a song that I really like. It's from a YouTube channel and from these guys called No Copyrighted Sounds, and they're absolutely amazing. They offer amazing content, and if any of you are struggling with finding the correct music or something that is royalty free and you can use in your YouTube videos, go check those guys out. They are definitely in my description down below. I think you will all love them. And yeah, it's tied very well. The music tied very well into what I was going for in my showcase, the way that the pictures were moving, and I'm just really proud of what I created. So if you'd like to check it out, instead of watching an hour long 2-part video of the speed build, I definitely recommend going to the link down below. And if you are interested in watching the speed build, I'm actually flattered. I really am. Thank you. Thank you for sticking around. And I'm not really sure if I'm gonna talk all throughout the video, but since I split it into 2, I feel like I have to. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna be talking a lot of weird stuff when I don't have anything to say, so you gotta bear with me. Or you can also just mute me and put on some music and enjoy the magic as it happens. So anyway, here I am trying to figure out exactly the concept of the 2nd floor, because I knew exactly what I wanted. I wanted a half like open plan. I wanted the upstairs to sort of look down into the downstairs in the living area, but unfortunately the game just wouldn't let me do that. And every time I deleted a part of a wall on the 2nd floor, my whole outer wall on the second floor would disappear, and that was extremely annoying. And I don't think I've came across this bug before when I was building. It's maybe because I was building exactly to the edge of the apartment building, and that is why it sort of glitched out the way that it did. So for those of you who don't know, in The Sims 4 City Living, you can't build outside of the apartment building. You can only build within sort of like the lot size, which is actually pretty logical because you can't really do that while building houses as well, because you need to keep it into inside the little lot that you have for building. But for building apartments in particular, I'm guessing that is a little bit tricky and a bit trickier, because you cannot remove the outer walls, you cannot change the windows. If there's a window there, it's gonna be there forever, so you can't change that. And you can change it on the inside, but on the outside, no. So I think that's a little limiting. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I haven't played enough with this expansion pack, and I haven't built enough, so I would have a more firm opinion about how I feel about that, but it's definitely a bit more limiting. So building a penthouse, however, is completely different. A penthouse is basically building a loft. It just needs elevator and a apartment trash chute, and that's the only two things that differentiate it from a regular lot. So that's cool. That's like building your very own house on top of a skyscraper, and the views are spectacular. Let me just tell you, everything might be just show on the outside, and you can't really play a lot in town. You can't walk into buildings. Everything is just kind of like a shell. But even so, it's so beautiful when you look at it from inside of the house that you build. The lighting and the scenery is just amazing. So as soon as you get the game, I assure you the first thing you're going to do, because that's probably the first thing that I did, is going to a penthouse and looking out the window. Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna do it, and comment down below if that was exactly what you did, because it's just so amazing and they did such a good job. Also, something I really love about this expansion pack is the build and buy mode items that they included. I felt like the other expansion packs and stuff packs were kind of lacking in terms of, I don't know, creativity and diversity, and there was always something missing. And in this one, I got everything I needed. Like, well, not everything, but I got a lot of things that I was really missing before in terms of color, of style, a lot of minimalistic stuff, a little more graphic stuff, some paintings. I think this is a great expansion pack. In terms of gameplay, I'm not sure how much more and new stuff it gives into your game, but if you're a builder, I think you're gonna love this pack. Definitely gonna recommend it. So in terms of the house, like I said, I was just talking about stuff that nobody probably cares about, but in terms of the house, or the penthouse, I do know that it's a bit more blocky. It's kind of like a big double box or something, and I'm not sure I'm particularly happy with the exterior, but I am absolutely in love with the interior. For those of you who are watching and have watched my previous videos, I tend to go a bit overboard with the clutter, and minimalistic style is extremely hard for me. I always clutter up my builds, and I always put stuff that nobody really wants or needs inside, and that's always kind of a problem for me. So for this one, I kept it very clean, very sleek, and very simple, and personally I am very proud of how I did that and why I did that. So I would love to hear your opinion. If you like it, I would love to get some feedback down below. Also, if you don't like it, I would also I'd love to hear your opinion, why you don't like it, what you think I should work on. That's always helpful, and I do think that you guys are gonna help me grow. So that said, like I said, this is a minimalistic style build. There's not a lot of decoration. I did put some particular things here and there, but not as much. I tried my best to keep it kind of clean, and even the color scheme is mostly monochrome. It's just black, whites, and grays. It's very muted. I don't think I have any pop of color anywhere. I do have these kind of tinted windows on the little pool area, and I thought that they broke the cube of it. They just made it pop a little better, and I really love the windows that I used there, but I felt that they were a bit overwhelming to use them on the whole build, so I just used them on that area and on the upstairs just to complement kind of the left side of the building. And the rest, I really want it to be glass. I want everything to be glass so it can be very open, so you can check the scenery at all times. I really want it to be very light, yeah, to let a lot of light in. And as you can see, the lighting in The Sims works magically. Like, look at those shade window, I don't know, the things on the floor. I completely forgot how to speak English right now. But the shades and the way that the sun comes through the windows is just really beautiful. So I used the normal windows on the whole house, and then I used the really pretty kind of graphic ones on the pool area, and I also wanted them to have a bit more color, so you would look at it and you know, oh, those are windows and that's a pool, because the windows are tinted in this kind of aqua color. Probably nobody gonna think that, but I don't know, it made sense to me. So anyway, the first floor is open plan, and you come in through the front door. There's a made up walk-in closet on the left, and on the right you get into the pool area. And the rest of the house is just, you have a royale in the center right in front of the entrance, and that may be a little bit weird. It's actually very weird, and it's totally not modern, I think. But I honestly had nothing to put in that area, so I was like, okay, what big do I have that has either black or white or gray in it, and its color swatches, that I can put in here to fill the area. And honestly, this piano or royale or whatever was the only thing that came to mind. And I do think I put it in a later period, and at a later point in this video, but you're gonna see it. So the rest of the house, you have your little living area, and then the dining, and then the kitchen. And through the dining and the kitchen, you get into the main bathroom. And there's also 2 bathrooms on the other floor, on the second floor. And one of the bathrooms is it's a master suite, so you have sort of like the parents or the adults bedroom that has their own bathroom, and also there's a kids bedroom, and I put 2 beds in there, and I tried to keep it a bit more gender neutral. So I use the bedrooms are the only places I actually use color, and I use the color green, like kind of minty green. I don't know why, I'm not a big fan of green, but it just worked very well for the bedroom, and I thought it was a very relaxed color, and yeah, I liked it. So there's this very soft baby pastel green that's also the bedrooms and on one of the bathrooms. So the bathroom that is on the second floor, that is available for everyone, it's exactly against the kids bedroom, and that's why I kind of tied it in with the green, and you have a green bedroom along with a green bathroom. So anyway, this is the first video. Like I said multiple times, this is part 1, and I'm gonna have a part 2 uploaded in a couple of days, and screenshots are gonna be only in part 2, just because I'm kind of rushing this. I'm really sorry, but I'm kind of rushing this video because I really wanted to get it up and ready before the whole city living hype just kind of gets down or whatever. I really wanted to be out as soon as I can. So I do have the showcase, and like I said, you can check that out. It's very short video. It's just some quick moving shots of the whole apartment and the screenshots at the end of the next video. I am going to put a few shots of the exterior in this one and keep the rest as a surprise for the next one. So you gotta be patient for that one. And what else? I actually bought Dine Out a few weeks ago before I bought City Living, but I never actually played with it. I never even checked the content that I got because I've just been so busy with work, and a few things came up in my personal life, and I just didn't really have the time to deal with everything appropriately. So unfortunately, that's why I've been kind of MIA, and my schedule has been a bit wonky, but I am really trying to get into a proper schedule and start uploading more. I do have quite a few videos already filmed that just need to be edited. They just need their voiceover, and I do want to upload them. So it's gonna be a bit weird because I'm gonna upload videos that have older content in them, and you're gonna be like, what? You just bought City Living. Why don't you use the stuff from City Living? And that's the reason why. Like I recorded the videos long before I got City Living. I just haven't gotten around to editing and uploading them, unfortunately. But hopefully you're gonna see them soon. And I do have one or two creative sim videos lined up, and also another big build, and I think I have more big builds, actually no, house builds, than room builds lined up. And I didn't notice that I have like 3 or 4 videos of room builds that are bedrooms. Like the last 4 videos I uploaded were all bedrooms, so I guess I need to step it up a little bit and build something else. I'm thinking maybe of a study, or I don't know. Yeah, I think a study, because I only have 1 study and I already have 2 bathrooms. I have a couple of bedrooms, so I'm thinking about building a study next. But I would love to know if you guys have any suggestions of you know, what room I should build, or even a lot. If you have any suggestions, I would love to hear that, and I will do my best to, you know, do as the crowd wishes. Yeah, I would, like I said, I would love to know what you guys think, what you guys want. And I think we're getting into the screenshots soon. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, you know, the exterior screenshots. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you stay for the next one, for part 2. I really hope you liked this build. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. So bye bye.